Hey guys, my name is Assassin and I'm bringing you guys quality gaming. Today I wanted to try something new. It's a let's build. Now I've already wandered a lot throughout this world and I found out that this will be probably the best place to do a let's build. This is the flattest area I've come across and there's some pretty nice surrounding areas, and that mountain over there could be useful. So what I was thinking first is maybe we would want to clear out some of this area. I'm getting frame rate lag, so I apologize if I seem a little bit laggy. Now I think the first concept for this build, well, this first area, will be some sort, I wouldn't want to say Mage Tower, but it has that kind of feel of Mage. When you look at it, it gives you that feeling that you're about to walk into some place that has dark magic happening. So I'm just gonna take a look at all the blocks. Actually, how does this look? No, not quite the kind of block that we need. This has a white inside border, if you guys understand what I mean. Ooh, what do these look like? I'll say this dark basalt brick might be looking nice. And then maybe for the interior floors, hold on. Over here, this would probably look as a nice block for the interior. So I'm just gonna take this down. Just like that. And there. Now first we're gonna using something that I found online. So we're gonna need, oh yes, always important within a build is landmarks and a turtle to tell you the distance of objects. So this is about 12 blocks long. This is not right for a build. It has to be odd, or else you won't get a nice centered area. So now, right here will be the center. Now we want to go the exact same distance as all these, which is 6. So now this is in exactly, that doesn't look centered. My bad, one number 2 short. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now what we want to do is we want to add 2 blocks here. Just in a general pattern, 2 blocks on each side. Depends on how round you want it to be. If you want it to be practically exactly round, then you may want to add a little bit more. Actually no, if you want it to be more round, you should have less. But for more, you want, for more square shape, you would want to have longer here. this area right here. So now I'll just fill in these areas here. The cow wanted in some of the build action. Now that we have this area in here, we just want to keep the center block piece in order to not forget wherever the center is. Now we have our basic area for the main tower. Now, what I have an idea of is I want to kind of merge two circles over here. One smaller circle of 9 blocks, I believe, 8 or 9 blocks. And I want to add it to a smaller area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 less. There. Yep. Hold on. Not too much. Okay, actually, I think I may have placed this a little bit off. Yeah, that's better. There. Now what we want is just a single block over here, so that it won't really interfere. Oops. Okay. I did something wrong. Once again. Oh, no. Okay. Now these will be... well, this... oops. This will be the basic area of our tower. Oops, I just knocked out the center block. I'm a hypocrite. Now we have our two areas over here. If we look at from here, it looks like eyeballs. But what we want to do with this area is now we want to kind of... we want to make it feel kind of all dark magic and towery. But first we need to have a nice idea of what we're gonna do. Right now I'm just kind of recording it on the wind, well, on the fly, and I don't really have an amazing idea of what I'm trying to build here. Now what I think this will be is the main area, or well, the main tower, and this will be an accompanying tower that will go up in size as well, almost a little bit shorter, because this will be the living quarters. This will be where the mage will actually do his work, and etc, etc. Now, what we want to do is we want to basically lay out how tall we want this tower to be. And hold on, let me quickly just add another layer to the outside, in case we want to do some sort of cool incision into the walls. Like some pattern. There. Now what we want to do is we want to figure out the height, which I probably already said. I'm thinking that will be too low. That will seem a much better size for a tower. These cows, man. These cows. Now, we want to know exactly how high this is. So I'm going to estimate this is about 20 blocks. So what we want to get is a turtle and some blaze rods. Or any form of coal or energy. Now, I'm just going to do a simple command. I'm going to make him go up 25 blocks. I think that's a little bit too much. But let's see how far he goes up. Okay, so he goes up a little bit less. I think we'll want to add, so it will be 5 blocks higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me that was a pretty simple one. Okay, there. So now to get him out of the way, we just want to go. Well, first we want him to turn left, then go 15. Well, 15. So he doesn't get in the way. Now, what we want to do here, well, what I want to do here is I want to make this about half the size, since this isn't actually the tower. This is more of a living quarters. So we don't actually need it that much higher. We just need it that tall. About. Now, our mage here will want to get up quickly, without any hesitation. So he won't want to walk up an extremely high staircase. So we'll implement that later on, but for now we just want to keep our base structure. So now we need to think about where the levels are of the building. Right now I'm not going to think about this one, but I'm going to approximate around this area should be the main floor, or the floor itself. Now what we want to do here is we want to figure out what does a mage need and what does he need it for. We'll have to find out a way to cleverly make this look like a good entrance. Now what we want to figure out is we want to figure out... Did I just repeat that? Yes, I did. What we want to figure out is what he actually needs. What a mage needs is he needs materials for his wizardry crafts. I'm thinking that we'll go near the top. Well, this will be on the top floor, since he doesn't actually need it that often, and he'll just go up here just for some supplies. Here is, I think, where we will actually keep the main floor of the, where we will keep with the main, where we will keep the actual, well, in this case where this mod pack has Thaumcraft, so I'm thinking we'll have like a writing desk and that kind of things. Maybe bookshelves for knowledge and previous records on mages and such, or not necessarily mages, but magecraft. And I think we'll also want another area for his dining purposes, because an evil mage, he will always have some sort of guest. And thinking of that, we might want to add another floor over here so that his guests could stay in a nice, comfortable area where they'll be dreaming of zombies and etc. So now what we want to do is we want to get the floor out. The purpose of this is to be able to have a nice area where the mage will feel comfortable and at home, while not feeling that he's intimidated by his own face, or what he does for his living. I mean, he is a mage, well, in this case I would guess he is an illegal mage, because usually black magic is banned, but some black mages, they don't necessarily enjoy what they do. They may have other reasons or concerns, so we don't need this area to feel scary to him specifically. We can make it as scary as we want to make everybody feel uncomfortable whilst staying here, but he must feel comfortable in this area. So in order to do that, I think we want some sort of enchanted looking block. Usually if you search block, it's a good thing. I think we'll want to go